I got you. I got you.
Gary, Steve reportedly agreed to a 2-year extension to stay with the Warriors for the next 2 years. What do you make of that, and what does he mean to you, as a coach?
Yeah, congrats to Coach Steve, well deserved. Shout out Mike Dunleavy to getting it done. And Coach is just, he actually gave me my first shot, like my real shot, on being myself when I got here a few years ago. He told me, just be me, do what you do, not worried about offensively. You'll find your spots, just as time comes. And other than that, like, he literally just threw me in the fire. And I ain't had nobody, no organization or coaching staff, give me that confidence. And he gave me that when I first got here, and, it ended up working out, and, and we're here today. So it was just like, I appreciate him and all the guys that, believed in him and told him that, I can play and I can hoop and I deserve to be up here. So shout out Coach Steve. Hi, Jenny.
Gary.
How are you?
Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks. How do you feel like you guys are coming together this stretch since that double overtime game against the Lakers? That was the heartbreaker. I mean, that's been a couple weeks.
Was it Lakers or Clippers? It was Lakers?
1 point double overtime loss like 3 weeks ago.
Here, right?
Anyway, you guys have won 10 of 12 since a couple tough ones, and Chris Paul's coming back, and things just you're healthy again. Things seem to be starting to click, and rotations kind of figuring themselves out. And how encouraged are you about where you guys are right now?
It's great. Everybody's buying in. We're not playing tug-of-war with the staff and us, and we're just going out there. Whoever gets put in for however long it is, they go in, they give energy and effort. And next guy's up. We're trying to, the rotation that I can see right now, keeping a lot of guys fresh, a lot of guys getting a lot of minutes, and everybody's producing pretty well. So, our rotation's going good, and we're just vibing like we did in the beginning of the year. Like I said, it started right before the break. We needed it big to get back into the hunt, the mix, and, thank God that we came back, continue to stay locked in. So hopefully we can, run off a few and get back in the mix.
Gary, I asked Wiggins last night about the process of finding himself back in a good flow, and he said he just stuck with putting up more shots and sticking with what has worked for him over time. I mean, what have you learned maybe by watching him and Clay work through some tough stretches to sort of get back in a groove?
Both of them had tougher stretches than, what they've been going through. And I know what they've been through is probably nothing compared to what, they had to go through in the last couple of times. So, that's them being them. They know how to get themselves out of funks. The best thing we can do is just have their back, keep encouraging them, give them confidence, and, let them be them. And sure enough, they got out of it and, accepted the roles and accepted the changes that coach has made, and they've been phenomenal. Clay's been phenomenal off the bench. Wiggs been phenomenal, and that's a big part of why we're, clicking right now.
The defense has improved vastly, and Kerr was saying that part of that is you're not fouling when you're putting opponents on the free throw line, which had been a problem at the start of the season. You're a key component to the defense as well. What do you think has changed to where you guys are just playing smarter basketball and better defense?
We're just stopped gambling. We did a lot of gambling that stopped, and just been solid. Basically the basics. Try to play for 24 seconds on the shot clock. Get down and, one-shot possessions, shot go up, got to box out and, hit somebody and grab a rebound and go. We limit them to one-shot possessions. It's going to be pretty tough to keep up with us, especially when we get in transition and go. And we keep the turnovers low, helps us out on transition D, and we can set up our half-court defense, which is pretty good. So we can keep getting to that over and over again as many times as we can. we'll put ourselves in a great position. You guys are great. Go Beavs. Go Beavs. I don't know. Who's the Cougs? I'm a Beaver. Sorry. First place in what? There is no Pac-12 anymore. Shout out to I think we're the Pac-2 right now. Shout out to the Pac-2 and the Oregon State Beavers. Go Beavs. Go Beavs. We're not worrying about no Broncos or no Cougs. Go Beavs. Oh, this is Europe. Hey, guys.
What was the difference tonight? Just the way you guys.
I would just say like offensive energy, offensive purpose. Not playing inside out, not playing nearly as unselfishly as we had been, and their defense was very good too. That has a lot to do with it.
Is it surprising that you guys had something like this after playing well for 4 straight
NBA,
games?
I mean, it's what's going to happen. You play, that's our, we just had a week off. It's our second game, 2 days. It's going to happen sometimes. That's just part of the league.
And then end of the game there, what did you just see with the...
I mean, look, stuff like that happens. I don't think it was anything major, maybe a little shove here and there, guys. Whatever, it was frustration or whatever. And, I mean, it's going to happen.
Then, I guess, injuries. Is everybody okay in terms of...
I just got, you know what, Rod, I go in, talk to him, boom, I come here. So I haven't, we'll see. Hopefully not. Is that it? Good?
I know he got in foul trouble early, but Brandon Miller was a +3 in a game you lost by 13. Just what you see from him out there on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, he got in foul trouble early, which hurt him a little bit. Their defense was good. But again, he's usually, moves the ball, helps us move the ball, and him not being in there, we were stagnant really until the fourth quarter. We didn't play with any pace up and down the floor, and the ball didn't move. And that hurts him too, and teams are locked into him. So, when we're not moving the ball and we don't have spacing and moving the defense, teams are locked into him. It's harder for him. But again, I think the biggest thing was the foul trouble.
Coach, when you have that many turnovers, and both teams really had a lot of turnovers tonight. I think there was 38 total. Is this one of those games where you kind of just forget about, don't even worry about watching the tape, knowing how bad?
You can always learn something from any tape. So watch the tape for sure. But, look, the difference is this. They can withstand the turnovers. They've done it for years. I mean, people don't realize, there've been a lot of, and I'm not going to start listing, there've been a lot of championship-level teams in the last 20 years who turn the ball over a lot. Okay, now with our roster, we can be good. We can't turn the ball over. We're not going to win much. So for us, it's a big deal. For them, they have ways to withstand it. They have a way to play that's unique to their personnel, that they're comfortable with. And they'll be nice maybe when they will turn the ball over, but they're still going to be efficient. We can't do that. Good?